One of FPL's waviest conversations. Let's go! Welcome to Beyond The Sidelines. A man got mad.
Because you lot probably want to care about what this game is.
There's no Tottenham fans in the group, but the Arsenal fans smoke up Tottenham all the time.
Listen, I would have never have chosen that drink to be.
This is what I'm saying.
You are
drink.
a madman.
You might see the soap being dropped, all sorts. Don't worry about it.
What?
Wait. But you gotta give an answer, bro. Like,
yeah. So I'm attacking. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit on the fence. I'm gonna attack him.
but speculate to accumulate. So we speculate.
Follow us and subscribe and share on all of our platforms.
We're live. Okay, welcome to Beyond The Sidelines. You're locked into the Game Week 28 review, post-match press conference with the boys. It looks like Els was right to start his petition against Palmer. He missed the penalty. One of our keepers kept a clean sheet, but that's easy to do if you don't play. Fans are unhappy about a manager fumbling a deadline yet again. There needs to be an inquiry. And we have a team of the week on the panel, boys. I am the people's playmaker, assisting you with your goals, seeking peace and prosperity for my FPL community. In the league, I'm Corey Hendricks 10. Tell a friend, pilot, speculate to them.
Speculating. I'm speculating well. Hopefully the health is better than last week. But yeah, it's your boy Just Jerv in the league. We got a lot to cover this weekend, man. It's been eventful. But you know who it is. Els, tell them. What are you saying?
It's your boy. L Ball is in the league. L's in the flesh. Stand the man with a plan. It's been a very great weekend. Shout out Craig. Craig, tell them why.
Yeah, man. That's KSR. Catch you if you can in the league. Where there's a will, there's always a way, and we found a way to do a lot of exciting things this weekend that we're really obviously looking forward to showing you guys. So yeah, coming up soon. Watch your space. But yeah, adjacent to that, you know where to find us. It's Beyond the Sidelines on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Instagram. It is Beyond the Sidelines Pod, and on X people it is BTS Pod. Corey, what do we have today for our icebreaker?
All right, boys, icebreaker. Pilot sent in a conversation about Kobe Mino. Mano or Mino? How do you pronounce his name properly, boys?
Kobe Mainu. I say Kobe Mainu.
Yeah.
Mainu.
Let's go. Mano.
It's their boy, man. It's their boy, man. Let them correct us.
Yeah. Mano, yeah. And there's a conversation about his wage demands. So he's after 180k a week. And I just did a little look up on player salaries. I can't remember the source, Captology or something like that. So I'm going to quote some salaries from the source and then we'll have a quick conversation about it, yeah? So Curtis Jones on 15k, Manu on 20k, Harvey Elliott 40k, Garnacho 50k, Diallo 120k, and Mason Mount 250k. And the conversation is this 180k demand reasonable looking at the context? And Pilot, we're here as fans of football. We're not here to smoke United and their wage bill. We're just here to, you get me, get to the bottom of this. So,
Impartial.
trust me.
I think-
so, Craig Els, what are you man telling me?
I think Ahmad signed a new deal in it, so we need to take him out of the equation. So that's why.
Why though? Should that not be the benchmark then?
No, but he signed a new deal like recent. So
So should that not be the benchmark of if you get a recent deal? That is the category that you should be in.
Not if there's others that we're mentioning like Curtis Jones and all them who don't have this. They haven't had a recent increase in wages. Like that's what they've had for like a while.
No, but that would be if
you're gonna go off of what a player's getting now or what a player just got offered and accepted. Like Ahmed only got that this season because of his performances. If Curtis Jones got a new contract like tomorrow, we don't know if it'd be like 150 whatever.
But if you're going on stat, like as principle, the most recent is the benchmark. If you sell your house today, your next door neighbor would use your house as a benchmark. Do you understand?
I'm saying,
Do you know what it is? Corey, when you mentioned the context, yeah, the
Mm.
issue with the players that you used, they all have different contexts as to why they get paid what they get paid. What he's getting paid now sits right when you're comparing it to the Rico Lewis's and the Curtis Jones, even the Harvey Elliott's, to be fair. But when you're looking at what the recent ones is, the context of Ahmad Diallo, that's why he's sitting there saying, yo, I want 180k. You just gave Diallo a new contract of 120. I want to be talking about those sort of figures.
Okay, so my question back to you guys then is, when you negotiate, you're obviously going to start off higher than maybe what you might want to settle with. Yeah, so we all agree on that. But also, if you're a player like Mainu who's contributing, who's important for the squad, yeah, and you're looking at output right now, and you're saying, "Yo, I'm running as much as these man." Like if you're in a job and you're working just as hard, showing up for work, keeping yourself fit, sticking to the diet, hair good, yeah, looking good on the Sky Sports cameras and that, are you not going to feel some type of way?
I think that's where, as a nation, we are spoiled, where we don't compare their jobs as normal jobs. If
Yeah.
you put it in a job perspective, if my manager's earning 80 bags, but I'm doing the manager's role as well, I want my 80 bags with it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
because I'm 22, or I'm only got 1 year experience, or I'm recently broken to this role. If I'm doing a job and I'm doing it better than them, or I'm gonna get 80. Imagine, do you understand?
Yeah, I think
Like,
that's a cultural thing. That's all that goes with being. That's a the
no, but I
UK thing.
think players' valuation is obviously fluctuates on status in the squad, age, contract, length left, etc.
Everything,
Yeah,
everything,
so
everything.
but
Okay,
I think he's looking at it on a Luke Shaw and Mason Mount, who have been injured for like the last 3 seasons,
Ages. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're
It's
and
a
they're and
comparison.
they're and they're clearing 200 bags easily.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think I saw.
The
comparison.
issue the issue United have is because of what their wage bill looks like now. While looking at those numbers, where some teams will be like, "That's insane, I'm not paying that," but when you look at what United's wage bill is, he's not saying anything crazy for what he does for United.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think so as well. I 100% support him. And I think he should be looking to leave if United ain't gonna let, and he's asking for this at a time when Ineos are doing what they're doing, so it's a bit unfortunate. But I
yeah,
if
he's speaking.
I
He's
I
not picked the
support him.
right moment or time. It's
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. Go to another club and just feel valued. Like Mason Mount, 250k. I
yeah,
hear
silly.
his experience, but he's not helping you right now. He's not
No,
doing nothing.
to be fair, I don't personally like. This is the thing. It's my club and everything. That one player there, I don't understand. I don't get that energy for a player that has been injured as long as he has been. Um, in terms of most players, when that happens, their wages do normally get lowered. Their price tag gets lowered. Has been his price tag has gone down substantially. But when it comes to his wages, like yeah, I just
You can't
yeah,
change a man's wages.
what?
You can't change a man's wages.
No, you can't. But the next deal he
Yeah,
gets,
the
so
next deal, yeah.
if he
Can
runs
be
out of
lower.
contract,
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
But
Yeah,
Or no deal
100%.
at all. Or
but
no deal at all.
one thing I will say is that I think Man United are looking at their structure,
Hmm.
and they've now going to be looking, right. We are going to we're reforming the club, restructuring the club. We might have to like take a few L's to get the long W. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
So
Yeah,
agreed.
I
That's
1,000%.
think
that's what Radcliffe said, isn't it? Like in the interview, he said, "Listen, we have to, you know, start kind of again with what we're
yeah,
doing,
that's what
especially."
I'm saying, and especially
And
with
I'm
the
not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people like some people are onto him, some people aren't. But I can't lie. Like what he's doing, he's going against the grain in it, and you need to do that.
You
If
need
he
to.
just came in and he was like, "Listen, let's just leave it how it is, and it's fine how it is. Everything's great." He's come in just like Amaron. That's why he likes Amaron as well. I've noticed that he actually said he ain't going nowhere. He said it today. He said he's staying. He's not going nowhere. We like him. We like what he wants to do, and he's right. He's not wrong. So you need people like that in and
yeah, you
around.
do, because
You
long
need
term,
change. You need it.
with all, if they give Kobe what he wants, Garnacho's gonna want more. Ahmad's gonna want
Yeah,
more in the
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
future.
They follow suit.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
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 let's
yeah,
wrap this up then. Let's wrap this up with a figure. Yeah. We'll go around Els, Craig, Pilot in that order. what figure do you think is reasonable for Mainu to be on at Man United given the current circumstance? Els, just say a figure.
120.
Craig,
100k.
Pilot.
I'll split the middle. 110.
I'm with
Split the
Els
difference.
on 120. Match
All right,
Diallo.
cool.
There you
I'm with
go.
that.
Yeah.
All right, that was good. That was good.
Let's,
All right,
let's,
boys.
apologies for last week, everyone, but it's game week 28 review. Yeah, game week 28 review. Come on, bit rusty on that. So you know how we do. We go around the teams. We're gonna analyze our team's performances, who done well, who went bad, and what surprises. We're gonna give it to someone we haven't given it to someone first for a minute, and that is gonna be our boy.
This would have been a lot better had my goalkeeper played. I heard Corey allude to it. I actually, you know what's mad? I thought man missed it. No one can miss things. Everything is seen. You can't hide it, and I couldn't hide it this week. Martinez would have got a clean sheet if had he have played. I don't know why he didn't. He's not injured. I'm not sure why he missed it. Maybe, we can find out more about that. But yeah, he missed out. I didn't get that clean sheet. Otherwise, I'd be back in VIP. But we're gonna see how that all looks later on. But yeah, Mikalenko, as me and Els always say, always disappoints when we put him in our actual starting lineup. So he didn't get those points. Munoz got the points that I needed him to get, which was good. Good return. Timber got an assist. Didn't get the clean sheet, but got an assist, so that was fine. Cliver got points as well. Assist, I believe, and a goal that was ruled out. So unlucky. Salah, Mr. FPL, Mr. Future Ballon d'Or winner, is producing. Rogers, I tell you what, Rogers would be coming out of my team if Mr. Palmer wasn't so bad. I mean, I've not got much more words to say about him. The only reason he might escape is because there are a lot of blank games coming up. Wissa disappointed against Villa. Watkins did well. I knew he would against his old team. And Isak obviously tonight blanked, which was also disappointing. Really, really annoyed, I'd say, to summarize with the Martinez thing, because that would have helped me big time. And also Kirkez Mikalenko swap. I literally did that because I thought Everton would get the clean sheet against Wolves ahead of Bournemouth, who didn't. But Kirkez, I don't know if you guys saw the ball that Kirkez put into the box for, I think it was Tavernier's finish. Ridiculous. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was amazing.
I saw it. It was a good ball.
Yeah, saw the highlight.
So I saw that on the match of the day. Hey, great question though. Ahmad, how's he still in your team?
I've not been able to move. I've not been able to move him, honestly, because I've had three.
Wait, you done a wild card like 3 weeks ago though.
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, not when I had. I didn't have I didn't have the wild card that I did. Let me see. I'm gonna actually tell you now.
It might like 4 weeks ago.
I had assistant managership, so I couldn't change. I couldn't take out Ahmad. I couldn't do anything. I had to leave it, and I didn't want to. I had 3 Villa players, so I had to leave it. I didn't want to make no changes. I want to keep rolling because, as you know, it's it's going to be interesting next game week. What people do, free hit or don't.
We'll see. We're gonna keep this moving to Mr. Els.
Guys, Robinson, man, so disappointed in Fulham. I can't lie. Even more disappointed though is Trent, because you know my opinion when it comes to Trent. When you have him on his team, he has to do something. It's a clean sheet or a goal contribution, because Liverpool was playing against Southampton. Should have been a clean sheet. And even if it wasn't, you're playing against Southampton, Trent. You should have been able to do something. That's my biggest disappointment. But other than that, I'm not really too happy with the week, if I'm honest. Shout out Ishmael Sarr, 100%, and Munoz, Crystal Palace. They've been consistently delivering. Salah, the most consistent. But guys, like Pilot said, Corey said, see Palmer. It was the fear of missing out why I didn't kick him from my team 2 weeks ago. But missing a penalty on top of that, it's just there's a reason why some people become the most transferred out player. But look, Mikolenko's on my bench with 2. Again, do you know what? In my team, I do have a question for Craig. Craig, how long is Mikolenko staying in our teams? He's moving? We're keeping him like he's a Haaland.
A lie.
I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know why he's still in my team, because
yeah, I have no.
even on
I
a
can't.
day when he doesn't get a clean sheet, he's still got
Yeah.
2 points on my bench more than someone on my field.
Do you know what? He's that kind of player, yeah, you have on your bench, right? And because there is the chance that he might get that clean sheet now and again, you keep him on your bench. You don't really change him around because you want to have someone there that you might be able to bring in at some point. But he just seems to escape being skied, and I think the time has come. The time has come for him to be skied. But the problem is now, again, he's probably going to avoid it because next week he's a player that's playing. He's also a player that has some favorable fixtures, or he has a favorable fixture. It's a green fixture next game week as well. So even if you do free hit, you're probably going to keep him anyway. And if you don't, and you get rid of him for the free hit, he's back anyway the week after. So it don't matter.
He's like an injured player who gets 250k a week but never
Bro, you
plays.
can't do anything.
He's on contract.
All right, let's go to let me go to Corey.
Let's do this. All right.
Oh,
Big
man.
72,
First
yeah.
of all, yeah, B.
Yeah,
It was a good game.
you know who
It
that's
was a
thanks
good
to?
result. Say that again.
I said, you know who that's thanks to? Better give him his flowers.
Boy, I'll give flowers. I'll give flowers. So first of all, the wildcard plan that I spoke about 3 weeks ago is in action and full effect. And I promised the fan base, I said to the fans, listen, we're going to turn it around. And I'm starting to see that turnaround happen. So I'm grateful that I was a manager who should just go out there in the media, talk some talk, make a big commitment, and follow through with it. So yeah, you get me? Look cool. Yeah. Cole Palmer. New name for Informer, Mr. Palmer. What's going on over there? That penalty miss, yeah. How dare you have -1 on my team, even if it's for 60 minutes? Wholly unacceptable. Cucurella, you delivered again. Well done, son. Listen, Cucurella, what privilege should I give Cucurella? He can miss a training session. He can go partying for one night, and he's not going to get any fines. So, Cucurella, you got a green card to just go crazy. Beto, you need to come into my office. I brought you in as a differential. You've been doing well for Everton, but I'm not seeing the results now. And I remember against Brentford when he missed like 2 1-on-1s. So that differential is not, I've not seen a return on investment, not a minus investment, but an actual transfer investment on Beto yet. So something needs to be done about that. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to when we talk about what we need to do in the preview. But that's my team.
It's a
Well,
beautiful
but I
topic.
was going to ask you, actually, Corey, what's your opinion on Mbeumo right now?
Mbeumo is a good player, and I think he's now averaging a goal return like 1 every 3 games. But I don't really see. I feel like on that third game, there's a guarantee that like he's just been so. Is 1 in 3 enough? I don't know.
I don't
Clivert's
know.
doing well.
Do you not think he's hit a bit of a wall though? Because he hasn't really done anything. And yeah, like you said, like what's it, 3 weeks now?
Yeah, but is 1 in 3 okay to keep in your team? That's the
I
question, really.
I
Yeah.
think in the current climate of our league, I don't think so. I don't think, the last time he got points. Obviously, he got points against Everton. He got an assist, I think.
Yeah. That's right. And a goal and a disallowed, so he was involved. The
He was, yeah.
thing is, Mbeumo's capable of being a big differential because he's done it twice. And it's one of those things where if we was to average out his points, actually, I think he's in the top 10 for sure. But if we average out
to be fair though,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now, he performs better against the lower half teams.
Yeah.
And
Most
he
players
hasn't,
should though, right?
yeah, but he hasn't had it. He's got a tough run coming up.
Yeah, I do need to look at Brentford's fixtures, but at the moment, I think Mbeumo is justified being in everyone's teams.
And you know what? Do you know what's happened with my team? I called Arteta and we said, do you know what? There's nothing to play for. So should we even do the team? Because I didn't do my team. Literally. On the phone to Arteta, I was like, yo, yeah, we're good, man. We can't win the league. We can't get relegated. You know what I mean? It's position kind of guaranteed where we are. So, yeah, right. Let's lock in 56 points above the average, but not above the average of the league. Obviously, Salah makes everything look respectable with that 30 points. Bruno, do you know what? If you want to go back to my clips, yeah, and I always say when someone plays Arsenal, I don't have them in my team. It's one of my rules that I've had. But next week I've got Chelsea playing Arsenal when there's 2 men and I can't transfer them out because whatever. This is what happens when you don't do a wild card properly and then you don't do your team. So I'm in a little bit of a situation. Robertson obviously getting the 0 points, and then Lewis and Marmouche, Pep doing up roulette. Isaac, I think he's got the cup final on his mind, and then like everyone's been speaking about Palmer being Palmer, really. Chill Palmer. He's not even cold no more. He's lukewarm. I'm gonna call him lukewarm Palmer. You know what I
Chilled
mean?
Palmer.
So yeah, that's my team. Yeah, we'll
I
go
need to
I got
call
a
you out.
question
I need to
after
call
Corey.
you
I got
out,
a question.
pilot.
done.
So I need to call you out on. I think you're giving no. You're not leading by example to the community where you're having this emotional tie with opposition players to Arsenal games. If you understand what I mean. Like, if you want to be successful in FPL, you got to divorce yourself from that kind of loyalty,
Listen,
man.
do you know what? As much as you say it's business and not whatever, I can't be. Actually, there's a recording. We got to post it when I celebrated when Bruno scored. So
There is
I was
it's
because
coming.
I was
It's
in the
coming soon.
trenches. Because I was in the trenches, I was like, yes. But yeah, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, remember I had Brendan Johnson for a little while, and then I said, nah, you're playing Arsenal. Sky, P45.
So pilot, I want to ask you a question as well. Since you asked me, what's going on with the Cunha and Hall situation?
So obviously Cunha shouldn't have got. He got a red card. He would have been. He's playing Southampton. Like it lined up. Full sight was there, but obviously I didn't rub the magic ball to see that my man's gonna be getting red cards and that.
Pause.
Yeah. Obviously Hall as well. I didn't know man was gonna get injured, and by that
Mhm.
time I can't be doing header transfers. Well, I could have if I actually done my team. So, do you know what I mean? If I actually done my team. But yeah, back to you, Corey. Back to leading to example. I don't want anyone to follow me because when we go
Yeah, of
through the
course.
league, you're gonna see why you shouldn't follow me. Yeah, why there's other disciples that you should follow. Yeah, I'm not one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna lead you down the wrong path. But if you want to listen to my Pied Piper, we could go jump off a mountain somewhere. But yeah, not but yeah, let's do what we do best. That's all our teams. Community, always remember, please send in your teams or comment what you've done, or if you had any players that done well. We're happy to shout you out. But we always got to celebrate the best player or the best manager of the week. And this week, it goes to Corey Hendricks 10.
Our
Tell a
Wow.
very
friend.
own.
Tell a
Our
friend.
very own.
Wow. Wow. Well
We should
done.
tell.
Boys.
No one's clapping. Why is no one clapping?
Yeah. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
know
I
what?
don't know.
I think the biggest shout on this is Cucurella, man. That is just back to back 15 points. That is
Yeah, it's
crazy.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
My man's
mad.
giving you 30 points in 2 games. I don't
That's
think my whole
You
back
know,
three is giving me 30 points in 2 games.
that's done something very, very special. Well, we'll see that. We'll see about that later. But yeah, there's a that guy there.
Big differential. That's what I'm saying.
Big
That's when
time.
the differentials pay off. When you're
yeah.
when I think you're the only person that's got
Yeah.
Cucurella in the league, isn't it?
I
30
think so as
points in
well.
2 weeks. 30 points in
But
2
but
weeks
you
is
know what it is? Like, for me, it's not even. I don't see it as a genius tactic putting Cucurella in, because when you look at Chelsea's defense, yeah, who is most likely to get attacking returns? Do you know what I mean? When they were on form, like Cucurella's a threat going forward. He likes to attack. Do you remember? Do you remember when Tottenham played Chelsea and it was like 4-3 or was it 4-4, whatever it was? Cucurella slipped, but then
Oh yeah,
he's
when he
the
threw
only one.
the
Yeah.
Puma boots in the bin.
Yeah, but he made up for his error. So if you look at Chelsea back to back against Southampton and Leicester, you're going to be thinking clean sheet. But if you think attacking returns, Cucurella's the obvious choice. So I don't really see that as a genius. Like captaining Diallo against Southampton for a hat trick, that's genius. Do you know what I mean?
Or luck.
Is
Or
it?
luck.
Yeah,
No, but
nah,
do you know what?
Or
Do you know
luck,
what makes
or
this
luck.
different? Do you know what makes this different? We look
Go
at
on.
Cucurella for attack and returns, but I don't think the clean sheets was guaranteed from Chelsea, and that's what
True.
makes the
Yeah.
difference with
True.
Cucurella's point being
Also, Selves
15.
as well. Sorry to cut you, Els. Selves getting a clean
No,
sheet
no,
against
no.
City.
Yeah,
Against City. I was going to take him out for Pickford, but I was actually comfortable that the way Forest play, clean sheets reasonable. The one that pains me though, man, I can't be mad at Waneri, Eze, because I said to myself, roller transfer. Bowen got the same point, so I've wasted the transfer. And I debated between Sarr and Eze, man, and I went Eze, not Sarr, and Sarr returned 11 points, so it could have been more blissful. But look, yeah, I'm happy to be team of the week off a wild card on in the second week. So yeah,
Yeah, well done.
Well
big on
done,
that
good.
as well. Trent. You see what Cucurella's doing? Come on, bro.
Man said,
Yeah,
have a word.
Yeah.
Have a
Yeah,
word.
we're
All
gonna
right.
get to we're gonna
Stop
get to
fighting
Trent. Don't
certain
worry about
people on your training grounds.
that. We're gonna get to Trent.
Right. Obviously, with the highs, must come the lows, and it is going to be bottom of the week. And this week, it's a special one this week, you know. I think there should be some introduction. There should be like a build up. But, you know, if you lot knew the noise that was Fabregas in the league,
Where's this?
in the
Where's it?
group chat,
I'm sure we got sound effects. We still got
nah,
them.
we don't need them. But big up, stop Fabregas bum of the week with below the national average on 45 points.
Below the
wait,
national.
he'll
Oh, it
get the
actually
wood.
is.
He'll get the wood points. He'll get the wood points. So it'll be
Okay, he'd be
47.
on par.
Yeah.
Anyone would start to think whether he knows ball or not.
Ooh, does he know ball? Does he know ball? Nah, he does know ball.
Do you know what?
Okay.
We let him get away with his performance last week because he's 43 points. Bum of the week got 40, and there was no noise in the group for time.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna have to at him and say when he said because he in November or whatever I saw the receipts. He said each week I'm gonna be notifying bum of the week. So please don't make sure it's not you. I'm gonna say big man. Like, do you
Can I
want
say
to
something?
announce
Can I
bum of
say
the week?
something?
Yeah.
Can I say something
I
as
didn't
well?
see him
Yeah.
notify himself this week.
Yeah.
Can I just send one more shot? Can I just send one more shot?
Do it. Shoot away all pauses.
The bummiest bum on YouTube.
Who's that? Say it again so it could be clipped. What's that?
The bummiest bum on YouTube.
Pilot heard you as well. That's the worst thing about it.
Obviously, you've seen our teams, you've seen the best and the worst of the league, but now let's see how that reflects on our league table. So, Els, tell them.
Our league table. Okay, the FPL Banter League. It's been an interesting one because I feel as though over the last few weeks there's been a lot of movements, but this week it's more about individual movements. So whilst the rest of the league have been quite stagnant, there's been some individual movements. And one of those individual movements has actually come from our very own Corey Main, who is team of the week this week. His green arrow has brought him to the front of in the queue, 6 points behind Gen Pop. Shout out Corey Hendricks for that. Alongside him, who's also got a green arrow this week, is Taco FC. Shout out Taser Black, who is officially in Gen Pop. We also have another green arrow, which will come as a surprise because they have been on a downward spiral for 10, 11, 12 weeks maybe.
I think it's
But
about 12
Stash
weeks. To be fair.
finally got a green arrow. Now on to the Reds. starting off with our very own Josh Jerv. A little bit disappointing because we're on both spectrums here. We've got we've got one person getting a green arrow and another one getting a red. So Josh Jerv, please, next week, it's only a point between you and Stashletic. Please get a green arrow. ADR, who a lot of people is hoping for your downfall, bro. A lot of people.
A lot.
And you're giving it to them with another red arrow. And of
Mhm.
course, Farm of the Week, Stop Fabregasing, which with his poor performing week, of course, he would have been having a red arrow. Guys, when you're looking at the league now and you're picturing that next week is a double blank, there's less than 10 game weeks left, what's each of you give me your quick thoughts?
I'll go first.
Hmm.
This is the first time that I'm looking down instead of up. Like I'm
Oh.
looking at what's the gap between me and the man down there, you know? Is it possible? Boy.
All I'm saying is, as a comment to that, yeah, Party Animal said he's looking to get out of HMP. He told me today he's looking to get out.
Leave party animals, man. He's done that.
Yeah.
He's done that.
You know them man
He
in
called life.
you know them man in Guantanamo Bay. You're not
Alive?
seeing the day alight, bro.
Listen.
That
I
was
told
a
Man's trying to do
big
report
charge.
and say he got his law degree, but my man's there
Yeah.
doing life. Big man, you're not coming out, blood. But yeah, now on the real, like I'm trying to get into the queue. I think it's doable. 10 game weeks is a lot to get. Like if you think you could average 8 to 10 points difference on each week, and you've gained 80 points over the rest. So obviously there's still chips to be playing to be played, triple captain, bench boost, and free hit. I think when your free hits being used is going to be important. But yeah, man, like it's a tough pill to swallow on this side, like forgetting my team and the wild card was. But yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. You're getting what you deserve.
like
you are.
Irresponsible manager serves you damn right, bro. It's suffering probation, blood.
Kind of foolishness.
But
Also,
wait, I'm not asking for
that
sympathy
time
though.
when you
I'm not asking.
Nah,
I'm
you're
here, man.
you're not.
As a man, I'm here, innit? Take me as my
Yeah,
own.
He's pleading guilty, and that's what he's going to try to use to get back in the queue.
You get the third off, innit? When you plead guilty. So, yo, yeah, you know what? Yeah, court fees and that. But yeah, go on.
I'll
What you
jump
saying,
in
Craig?
next, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Cool.
Let me jump in. All right, so you see the points gap here. I just did a quick maths. Point gaps between me and ADR. I need to maintain being ahead of ADR in the league because right now every point between me and him is worth £50. There's bread on the line here, so I need to keep up. I need to see him get more red arrows, and I need to keep up the greens. There was a mad accusation against ADR. Someone said, and we'll get them to debate this, but someone said he's been getting healthier now. So that needs to be. We need to set an inquiry
that will be
into that
addressed.
one.
That'll be addressed.
Yeah.
That'll be addressed. Don't worry. In
I
the
need
weeks
to
to
clip
come,
that and throw that in.
Yeah,
That is
definitely.
a case right there, you know.
It's a
Yeah,
little
clip
Rico.
that. I'll clip that.
But yeah, man, with my thing, that Gen Pop, the board said to me, Corey, as a manager, you just need to finish the season Gen Pop minimum. We reviewed the targets and that, so the board are quite pleased still. But yeah, that's my thoughts.
After they gave you the transfer finances and then you done your wild card and they said this is the minimum you need to get to, yeah.
That was a recovery, not a boost.
Okay.
You're saying the boost is yet to come, yeah?
Yeah,
Sounds
but
like
boy, let's see what happens in it. See what happens, man. Go on, Craig.
Yeah, I'll jump in. I'll say from what I'm seeing, I'm actually not too disappointed. I've closed the gap substantially in terms of the people in front of me. 2 weeks now in a row, I'm getting closer to them, then they're getting further away. They're scoring less, which means, and that also goes for Mr. Abbey Raiders. That means as time has gone on, I've got closer and closer, and I feel like this next game week is going to be very, very important in terms of what I'm planning to do. Hopefully, it will see me back in VIP, but yeah, we have to wait and see how I utilize this this little, you know, blank game week. But yeah, I'm happy because I've closed the gap. If I'd got like, the thing is as well, like I said before, that Martinez situation really annoying, because 6 points there, and I'm back in VIP, and
Yeah, you would have
also
been in VIP. You would have been in VIP with that.
I also would have been like about what 3-4 points off of Abbey
I don't
Raiders
want
as
to
well.
hear shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Is
We,
it?
n-
All
we,
right,
don't-
cool.
we don't
All
do
right,
that.
cool. Don't worry,
Because
don't worry.
you know what? You know why? Because I've spoken to a few of KSR fans, and they said about 6 weeks ago when he left VIP and he lost his wallet, that each week he
Oh,
would
they're
have
disappointed.
returned. He would have
Yeah.
returned, and they haven't seen him return. So there's people at the table drinking and celebrating, and they look around saying, "Where's my guy that invited me here?"
But do you know what it looks like though? It looks like they're
I say,
running
where's
out of
the
money though.
promoter?
Yeah, where's the promoter? Bro? Promoter Sky didn't pay
Looks
for the
like they're running
table.
out. Looks like they're running out of money. That's all I'm saying.
Else, do you want to do? What's yours on your outlook on the league?
Your outlook, yeah.
Obviously, to be honest with you, every week that goes past, I'm just hoping to continually close the gap on Father for them. I didn't this week. He's 3 points further away from me, so that 17 points has now grown to 20. But the positive side from that is I outscored the people in third and fourth, so I'm moving further away from them, but I'm also getting further away from Father for them. So hopefully, as then over the next 10 game weeks, I can. Well, to be fair, over the next few weeks, I'd want to close that gap, and then in the last remaining weeks, I'll be going further from Father for them. I'd love to be able to do that, but we have to see how it goes. Got to make a plan.
I think a lot of people would love to see that.
Yeah.
Around.
I know. See, that's the thing, though. I know there's people slyly that's gonna start putting pressure on me when they start seeing that we're getting towards the end of the season, and they're gonna start seeing where I could be or what I can be. I can feel a lot of pressure. Pierre,
Are you feeling the weight on your shoulders already?
I think a couple enemies
Say that
still, a couple
again?
evil
Are you
eyes.
feeling the weight on your shoulders?
Well, to be honest with you, we linked up with Pierre on the weekend, and he already slapped and put some pressure on my shoulders and said, "Yo, I
Yeah, I
think I'm
see
putting
that.
you down for it." And I'm like, "Nah, allow it." He's like, "Bro, you got to do it." So
Blood,
I'm not
Els
feeling it yet.
looking like Arteta over there, you
I
know.
know, man. Them
Second place pressure.
Yeah, man.
Arteta, nah. I'm not bottling it. 'Cause but
All I'm
I'm
saying,
joking.
yeah,
But
is
you know what it
there
is?
are eyes. There's evil eyes on you now. I think there
I
are
can
some
imagine
evil eyes
there's
on
evil
you. So.
eyes, but then I can also imagine that when it gets down to the time, there's going to be a lot of people saying, "Yo, you have to do it. You have to do it." So we'll see, man. At the moment, I'm good and I'm enjoying where I am.
All right. Obviously, that's our league table. We've got another league table to present, and that is our differential captains. So, Corey, please explain.
All right. So we all know that L Ballers is just the guru on differential captains. But Chelsea let him down. Els, talk to us about this
Yeah.
Chelsea game and then Cuckoo, man.
I mean, what can I say? Chelsea got the result that was expected and what I would have wanted for the team that my differential guys, but he just wasn't involved. And again, I know it was the first time I've done a double differential, but I really did think Nkuku was going to deliver in this game. What can I say apart from this? I am keeping my eye on the rest of the league table because there was a much bigger gap before. So, guys, I'm going back to serious mode for differentials now.
Hey, what
Listen,
happens for the winner for differentials?
well, we haven't defined that, you know.
We
It's the
haven't
loser that
discussed
feels
that.
pain,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Well, we need to
Next
incentivize
team
the win.
meeting.
Yeah, put on the agenda.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to do something different. Craig, I'm going to ask you to comment on Pilot's team, yeah? Reason being, Pilot wanted to switch to Palmer, yeah? You put up the defense and said no. Had you let him do his switch, he would have lost. So what are you saying now, Craig?
Another shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what? Yeah, I'm saying with Palmer, I still stand by what I said, innit? I can't not, and I have to say, even if he performed, because we never this is a guy that missed a penalty, and he missed a penalty. He's not. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm hearing a lot of excuses about what was wrong with him. Doesn't sound too good. With apparently his excuses. But yeah, no, I'm not going to make excuses. Poor decision. Should have let Pilot probably do what he wanted to do. But I think that overall, for us, I think that it's better for us moving forward, all of us, because now we know that there's certain people that can't be chosen. However, does this change? Corey, I want to ask you a question. Does this change how we see Palmer now? Then
Wait, hold on. Wait, I just need to clarify. The whole debate about not letting Pilot have Palmer wasn't because Palmer can't be selected. It was because he locked in on Clivert and then tried to change it after.
Well, it's also both. No, it was both. It was both. It was both. It was both. I said both.
Well,
No, it was because Craig thought I was some cat and being influenced by him.
Yeah, because he laughed.
So ha 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 ha. Look at you, leaderboard differential from differential. Let me laugh at you. Huh?
You know what?
Ha, ha, ha,
You
ha,
can laugh. You can laugh at Trent too, because
I don't care about Trent. Trent don't care about me.
Yeah.
I don't care about Trent.
Craig, to your question, does it change how we see Palmer? Look, we're all experienced managers now. We know how to deal with players who drop out of form. What's hard is the high value players when they drop out of form. It takes big balls. We had 2 men in our league, Sky Palmer, and they were right to do it. Yeah. Taco and was it we ate Tottenham.
Oh,
they both got good points.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, man, I do think it's changed us. But yeah, Pilot, go and say your piece, bro. Talk your magic.
Look, my piece
Mr. Winner.
My piece is the leaderboard. It says numbers don't lie in it. So I got the most in it. So that's the piece.
Let me ask
you. Did you have Clivert on your team as well?
No. I didn't need to.
You didn't back him?
Wait,
what? You forgot to do your team. Els set you off on that one. Nice.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Els is that guy, bro.
Yeah. All right, so Els is a foregone conclusion. Yeah, Els, if you bottle this, I think we might just rush you. Yeah, look, 10 games ago, what, 37 points? Anyway, what I want to know is who the interesting race here is between Pilot and Craig. Who's gonna finish? Who's gonna finish second?
Me.
Who can call it?
I'll say me because I'm currently Pilot's nowhere near me in the actual league. So if I just pick players that I'm picking in my team anyway, then I don't think
that's no relevance.
What?
That's no relevance.
It is relevance.
Who you picking your team?
Yeah,
there's no relevance.
I'll put him in my team. I think I need to start putting like what Els does. I need to start putting them in my team. Okay. Players that I pick for differential. Since I get points. It makes sense, no? Yeah.
You got. What do you mean? What points went?
But this is not a player that I picked. He's not in my team. Clivert's in my team.
Why didn't you pick Clivert then?
Because you picked him. Because you picked him.
Wait. There's no sense to what this guy's saying. Your team, it doesn't matter what man you line up on your starting 11, yeah? Differential captain is who you're picking in the whole of FPL that ain't the back bait captain.
Corey, do you have Eze in your team?
Yeah, I backed it.
Cool. So do you have Nkuku in your team?
Yeah.
But what sense is my man making?
So if I start picking players that are in my team, maybe I'll start getting more points than you. And it's not like it's not close anyway. It's only.
But it's Trent in your team now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
so start doing it.
Okay, so you didn't pick someone that's not in your team. I didn't pick someone that's not in my team, and I got more points than you.
Yeah, because I didn't pick someone in my team. I would have got more points than you if I did.
I got the most points, and everyone's got a player in their team.
You picked a player that's in my team.
I got the most points. Blood. The Swedish maths is backwards, blood.
But your maths is backwards.
What the? Blood, is man making sense? All right, let's make this. Corey, you got Eze, right?
Yeah.
You got 3 points.
Yeah.
3 is higher or lower than 5?
Lower.
Okay. Els, you got Nkuku in your team, right?
Yes,
You got 3 points. Is 3 higher or lower than 5?
it's lower than 5.
Aaron, you got Clive in your team. No. Is 5 higher or lower than 3? Oh, higher. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's go on.
But
So
if I
then-
had had Clive in my team, that's 5 points, and I have him in my team, my actual team.
But big man, I had
Then
last pick.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the point.
Who are you gonna pick next? Hey, you know what? I want to make this. I want to make this nice.
We can't
Who
do
you
it
gonna
now.
pick
We
next
can't do
week?
it now. We can't do it now. We gotta wait.
Who you gonna pick next week?
I can't. We can't do it now. Next episode.
Do you know what? Okay, you should have run with it. I was gonna say, if you tell me who you're gonna pick, I would have given you first pick. But okay, no.
Wait,
worries.
what?
I would.
Nah,
I
we
said,
can't
don't worry.
do that then.
Don't worry. You don't play. We don't play with the big boys. Anyways,
Hold on.
You man?
What? All right, give me first pick then.
no, bro. This is.
Give me
Anyways,
first pick.
Craig. Anyway, that's game week. Game week done.
Game week done.
Yeah.
Game week done. You know the league positions. You know the team tallies. You know differential captain winners and that. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, Craig, tell them what to do.
Yeah. People go catch us on YouTube at Beyond The Sidelines, on TikTok and on Instagram. It's Beyond The Sidelines Pod, and on X it's BTS Pod. People, we will see you on the
Preview.
for game week 29. Yeah, blank game week, big one. Let's see what we do.
Yeah,
Peace out, people.
Peace out.